guy Pat, the founder of Humble Hustlers. This will be the third video that I'm dropping on my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring the notification bell so that when I drop, you could be notified. The topic that I'm be talking about today, it's all about reversal pattern. This is the continuation of the video that I dropped previously. Please go there and visit them in order for you to join it with what I will be talking about today. It will be reversal patterns because they are one of the most important patterns that we have to know and also be able to capitalize on them. Stay tuned and watch this video until the end. Let's go. What's up? This is your guy Pat, the founder of Humble Hustlers. Today I have an interesting topic that we'll be talking about. As I've said in the intro, that I will be speaking more about the reversal patterns that we find in the markets. So these reversal patterns are the patterns that I use in my daily basis when I'm taking some trades in the market, depending on the time frame that I'm using. It can be used in different types of time frames, but I love it when it presents itself in a bigger time frame because that's where I know the overall direction of the market that is about to happen. So today I will be talking about 8 reversal patterns that are found in the markets that are still profitable still today. So the first reversal patterns that we find in the market, it is called a bearish head and shoulder. It's a head and shoulder that identifies that there will be a reversal to the downside, which is a bearish move that it's about to present itself in the markets. So this is how it's been identified, or this is how we make a diagram of it. This is how this bearish head and shoulder is presented in a diagram form. This is how it's presented. This is another shoulder, and this is the head which I'm drawing now. This is the head, and this is another shoulder. The yellow color that you see in the middle there, it is called a neckline. Then if you could see there, the market just went and broke that level. Once it broke, that's where it comes back and retest, then go to the downside. After a retest, we see the market going to the downside. So the question would be, where can I be able to trade this bearish head and shoulder? Some other people trade them when they are at the left, at the other shoulder. When they are forming another shoulder, they wait for weak rejections and all some other stuff that they look for in order for them to take some trade on this type of a pattern, which is the bearish head and shoulder. As for me, when I trade this kind of a pattern, I don't trade it when it is still forming the other shoulder. I wait for it to break the neckline, then I take it after when it have retested, when it have presented to me some weak rejections and bearish candlesticks in order to give me a good and a clear entry point. But these are the patterns. This is the pattern that I look for in a bigger time frame, so that I can see the overall direction, so that when I scale down to some lower time frames, I can be able to capitalize on the direction of the market. So the second one, it is called a bearish inverse head and shoulder. It's just that I made a little bit of mistake when I write it there. This is a bearish inverse head and shoulder, which it is found after when the market has been going to the downside, then it wants to complete its downtrend. It will present something like this in order for us to wait for the upcoming direction. This is the inverse of the one that I was explaining, so I won't explain more about it. I take it after the retest, then I capitalize on the overall direction. The second reversal pattern that I want to talk about, it is a bearish and a bullish double top and double bottom. So let us begin by the double top, which is the bearish one, which presents that the next move that will be coming in the market will be a bearish move. This is the first and the second. After the second, the market goes to the neckline and break, and then give us a correction phase, or it gives us a retest. Then I take it from that level when it have presented me with a good and a clear confirmation for me to go to the downside, which will be the overall direction which the market will be taking by that time. The inverse, or the bullish one, it looks alike but in the opposite way. This is the first and the second, which is the double what? The double top, the double bottom, break of the neckline, retest. When it is retesting, that's where I wait for the market to give me some clear confirmation or scale down to the lower time frame in order for me to get some clear confirmation, in order for me to take advantage of the direction of the market. Remember, these are the things that can also present themselves inside the trending market. It always presents itself when the market is about to end a trend. So there is another pattern, which is an expanding pattern, which there is a bearish expanding pattern and also a bullish expanding pattern. In this pattern, this is what happens. The market moves within it for several times. Sometimes it can move 3 times or more than 3 times or 4 times, but it depends. Then it comes and break this level, and then after breaking, I wait for the retest, then I go to the downside with it. If you can find this type of things in a bigger time frame, it will be able to enable you to capitalize on the overall direction of the market. If you find this type of a thing in the market, it will give you the evidence of you to be able to know where you're supposed to take your orders to. So this is an opposite of it, which is the bullish one, which present that there will be a bullish move to the upside. So we wait for it to complete. We don't trade within it, even though there are those type of traders that can trade within. But as for me, I don't trade this type of a reversal pattern within. I wait for a breakout and a retest with a good confirmation or weak rejection. That's where I take this type of a pattern. And this is the last pattern that I will be talking about, which is the pattern that we all know, and we knew it in our beginning moments where we were studying and learning more about trading, which is a bearish triple top and a bullish triple top. This is one of the things that you will find when you are studying more about support and resistance. They will tell you that at the highest level, wherever you see the third touch of the market, just know that there will be a possibility for the market to head to the downside. So I wait for this third touch and the confirmation right there. If it confirmed to me that there can be a bearish opportunity there that the market present in order for me to capitalize to the downside, I wait for that. And once there is a weak rejection, after a weak rejection, I then take a trade and enter and go with it to the downside. The same as the bullish one, which is in this way. I wait for the third touch When the third touch presents itself, then I wait for a confirmation which is clear. If there is a good bullish candlestick that is being presented there with weak rejections, I can take it to the upside. So these are the patterns that I want you to study more about. So I've shown you these patterns, and I believe and hope that you are watching this and you want to learn more about this type of patterns. So now I will take you to the chart itself in order for me to explain this type of patterns. But I didn't cater all the patterns, but I made sure that I capture one of the ones that are important here, which are the ones that I identified here. So in this type of patterns, what you have to understand, it will be profitable to you if you understand them and you keep on studying and practicing them. They will be profitable. Some other people no longer use this style, but I prefer to use something which is basic and clear and also technical in order for me to have some profits that I understand them and I know them better. So this is one of the things I wanted to show you. Let me just remove this and then let us go to the live chart. If you have watched this far, it shows that you are interested in what I'm talking about and you are enjoying the lessons that I'm giving you. Please subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell. If you have watched this channel up to this far, it shows that you are an important person, and I thank you for what you're doing here in my channel. So this is an example of a bearish expanding pattern. If you can look at what the market is doing here in this bearish expanding pattern, this was an uptrend on the market, then that uptrend was broken in order for us to know that now the market has to head to the downside up until it reaches that level I've indicated there. So the second one here is this one, which is gold in daily time frame. If you could look at here at the bottom, there is a triple bottom which signifies that there can be possibility for the market to go to the upside. So if you could see, this trend was broken and the market is continuing to move to the upside. This is gold on daily time frame. And let us go to Euro USD. Also Euro USD, if you can see it, at the lowest low of the market went and formed head and shoulder, which is the inverse head and shoulder. Then after a break of that level, we could see that the market now is going to the upside. But if there are possibility for the market to go down and give us the third touch, the market will show us what to do, not us forcing the market to do what we want it to do. So the market gives us opportunity. We don't give opportunity to the market. So let us move on and go to another example, which is Bitcoin. The way Bitcoin is presenting itself, I love it and it's so interesting, and you could enjoy trading this type of a thing, which is a crypto. So what you have to understand here is that there was a double top that took place in the market in this Bitcoin stuff. Then this is the neckline that the market represented here. So I was going to take a trade here when the market was forming this correction phase with a little bit of weak rejection and a bearish candlestick, and I was taking this market to the downside up until it reaches this level that I've indicated here. So what I'm expecting here is for the market to react to this level. If it reacts in a good way and give me a good weak rejections and also a little bit of bearish candlesticks, I will go to the downside with Bitcoin up until it reaches this level. But if it doesn't do that, expecting it to break this level, retest it, then continue going to the upside. That's what I'm waiting for. So let us go to another example, but this example that I'm presenting here, it's what I am seeing on USD JPY. If you could look at USD JPY, it was trending to the upside, then the trend was broken, then we saw a move to the downside, a correction, and also another impulsive move, then correction, then the market goes down. I'm expecting some correction phase before the market head to the downside to that level that I've indicated. So this is the lesson that I wanted you to learn, which is all about the patterns that are formed whenever the market wants to change its direction. So I looked at this type of reversal patterns in a bigger time frame, like daily time frame, and I scaled down to lower time frame in order for me to identify some patterns that will back up my reasons of why I want to take some orders there. So here what I'm expecting in this USD JPY in 1 hour time frame, I'm expecting a theta to the upside there. If it fails to give me that, I'm going to wait for a break and then retest, then continuation to the downside. Thank you guys. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that when I drop you could be notified. Thank you for your support, and let us take this channel to 100 subscribers. After that, that's where we'll upload more videos teaching more about other aspects that are important in trading. The next video that I will be dropping, it will be a video talking about the continuation patterns, the patterns that are formed in order for the market to gain the momentum to the direction which it is going. So thank you guys, and God bless you, and God be with you. This is Pat speaking, the founder of Humble Hustlers.